Hi Virgo, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and I'm just shuffling here the cards for your June 2021 reading. It's a bit of a grayish day here in the Netherlands where I'm living. It's just it's been 2 weeks of storms and I don't even know, horrible weather, rain, super windy. I'm like, it's May already, give us the spring. But it seems this weekend is gonna be better. I'm recording this on Thursday, so hope. But the light is not perfect, I think, but it's still, got my crystals here. So we are ready for your reading, fellow Virgos. Let's see, Virgo, June 2021. Two major arcanas right there. Good ones. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm using the Crow Tarot deck, by the way. If you see the birds, I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. I love them. I think they're such, I love birds in general, so I'm absolutely crazy with them. But I just find them so intelligent, and sometimes not creepy at all. I don't find them creepy or, any of the kind of, I don't know, symbology they have more negative, not at all. But anyway, just giving you the heads up if you're like, what's with the birds, Eva? That's what it is. So what do we see here in June for all of you kind of Virgos? This is general reading, okay? So not everything is gonna be definitely tailored to your reality, okay? That would be a one-to-one reading. But this is something different, but I want to give you the highlights of the month. What I see here. Okay, there is a bit of turbulence here. It doesn't have to be bad, but there is a bit of discussions, potential arguments, different points of view. Doesn't always have to be a bad thing, right? But there is a bit of a tendency for that. So we could, or you could have different points of view and you're like, ooh, I don't know, which one should I take? Which one shouldn't I take? But then I think you either go for it in terms of this is the path I want to take, figuratively if you want, or there could be some sort of a trip or even a move, a house move in your near future, and that's what the discussions are about. It could be if you're in a relationship, maybe your partner, spouse, whoever doesn't quite agree, maybe there's something there, could be that, or could be, like I said, in a metaphor sort of way, you're moving on to something else, and there is still some resistance or different points of view that people are offering you, and you're kind of like, okay. Now, what you need to know, you are in control. This is a card of control here, the Four of Pentacles. So you are the one that holds your destiny, definitely. So it's up to you. People can say whatever they want, but it's up to you. And I don't know about you, I'm a Virgo, but sometimes taking decisions is really, for myself, I mean, is really like, oh my God, do I have to? But really assume that power. Don't let other people do it for you. Yeah, sometimes we tend to do that because it's easier, it's more convenient. We don't want to take kind of the responsibility if things don't go as planned, but it is your life here, right? So that's the card is telling you, take a bit of command, ownership there, and maybe that will fix these different point of views. You can say thank you, but this is what I want to do, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now in the near future, I see the Emperor card. That's a super good card. It could be for some of you a move due to work, yeah, because the Emperor, and it could be some sort of a promotion either. The Emperor can be about, boss figure managing. So maybe some of you are kind of getting into, if you're not already, into that position, and there's some change required. Maybe you go to a different office of your company, whatever it is, there could be that. But it's a very lucky card, in the material world, okay? So have to do with your finances, monies, your whatever means you have. So it's really a good one. Not so much emotional. There's not a lot of emotion stuff going on here in June. This is kind of very there's movement, there's discussions, words, and you taking over, and kind of, yeah, it could be you actually there face to face, right? Could be you just taking charge and saying, this is my life and I'm going to be the emperor of it, or empress, if that's it. But it's a very, why emperor, not empress? It's more of a male sort of, probably masculine sort of vibe that you're, giving up here, or giving out. So just, it's a bit maybe more dominant than people are used to seeing you do. But there you have it. Now, interesting, which is a major arcana, the emperor. So this is big and it's great. And then you have the judgment card on your advice position here. Interesting. So if you're really doing a decision, right, based on what people are telling you, you know, should I not, maybe you're still in that stage, could be. The judgment is all about kind of analyzing what has happened. It's a sort of how's been the year this far? What have you learned? What do you need to move on? It's a lesson in itself. If you want, that you can learn or not, it's up to you again. And it's a call for action, which may involve this move, physical move, or just a different path for you. But it's definitely pointing to you having to think well about things, taking that decision, owning it completely, and going for it. It's a call for action. So this could be one of those situations where it's a great opportunity, it could be a job thing, and it's not something you would like to miss, but the timing has to be now. So not a bit of pressure, a bit of, let's say, framework around this decision. You kind of need to move fast. And that's the call to action that judgment could be. It could be advising you, look, it's hard. There's different point of views, different discussions and arguments going on, but ultimately it's up to you, and you can't kind of delay this forever. So what are you going to do? That's the judgment. What are you going to do, basically? So I think it's quite, in a way, introspective reading, although it has to do with material part of your life, not so much emotions, and there's no love thing going on here. But it's interesting because it's very deep, I feel, within you. It's your core. What do you want to do? Which sometimes it's such a simple question, isn't it? But sometimes we end up doing stuff in our life that has absolutely nothing to do with what we really want to do. So it could be, for some of you, kind of the Dharma question. What is it I want out of life? What is it I want to fulfill in this life? So there you have it. I think it's quite deep, even though it may have to do with something very, day to day, like work. So have a think here, definitely. And yeah, are you going to take the call to action? Are you going to hear it or not? That's the question here. So there you have it, Virgos. I wish everything goes well with your decision here. And until we meet again, I'm wishing you much love and light.